Alright, we're just warming up. We're just warming up.
Here comes your first question. It's worth £100.
After this, I'm switching to Azure Dreams. After I win £1 million, of course. Which relative is associated with the aunt? Agony aunt.
Well done, nice and easy. You've got £100. Here's question 2. It's worth £200.
The Great Wall, yeah, China.
It's good for £200.
I was gonna go there, like, on the one day I was in
Right, so
Beijing.
far, so good. Take a look at this for £300.
And then I got to some station and I asked the taxi driver to take me there, and he's like, the wall's closed. I'm like, what? What do you mean the wall's closed? The wall doesn't close. I'm not Mongolian.
You've still got all 3 lifelines. You've still got 50-50, phone a friend, and ask the audience.
So I didn't end up going in the end. What does nil desperandum mean? I don't actually know, but I would say never despair. Desperandum. I don't see it being the
Are
others.
you confident?
Well, nil means no, not never. But then I still think it's never despair.
Well done. You've got £300.
Agony aunt. Is
Yeah,
it?
you've got
Do they not have agony aunt
Go
in
away with
America?
nothing. I'm sure you won't, and I hope you don't. But have a look at this next one. It's worth £500.
They must go by a different name then. Into which container are
All right,
voting
take your time. You've still got all. You think it's B. Are you happy with that answer?
ballot box?
That's the right answer for £500. Don't forget, you've still got all 3
Yeah,
lifelines. Use them if you need
it
to.
may well be a very British thing.
Right,
It's just
be
people
careful.
write into the
Last
agony
one,
aunt,
you could get
and
away with absolutely nothing.
and then she
You are now 11 questions away
gives
from
them
£1
advice.
million.
But
This
the advice is public.
£1,000.
Like she says,
Here it comes.
so and so wrote to me asking how to do this, or what should I do about my girlfriend, or something like that, and then she'll just give you advice, like life advice.
Just be aware, this is the last point at which
Clean
you
and
could
jerk.
go away with
Oh,
absolutely
I know this one.
nothing. So take as long as you need. Are you happy with that?
I think I was trying to.
If this
I
answer
was
is correct,
had someone try to teach me how to do it once, but it's
£1,000.
where
Well
you
done, it is the
you
right
lift
answer.
the weight, you put it up like that, and then you drop it. I think.
Oh, well done. You got
It was hard for me
£1,000.
because I have a
Guarantee whatever
different
happens,
shaped
you'll walk away with at least
something about the shape of my
£1,000.
body, so I had to
But have a look
to
at
hold
this
it like with
question.
one arm over.
It's worth
My
£2,000.
instructor told me that was better for my body shape for some reason. I can't hold it directly like this. Well, I can, but it's just not as comfortable. What is a cowslip? That's a flower. Right? I'm never sure now.
All right. Okay, you're going for C. Are you happy? You've just won £2,000. You're doing brilliantly. You got £2,000, but take a look at this next question for £4,000. So you think the right answer is
That was
C.
where
Are
the
you sure?
headquarters of my company was. Like
Congratulations.
the last
you
time
just
I worked
won
for a company.
£1,000. Okay, going on. Question 8 coming up for £8,000. Take your time on this. You don't have to play. Here it comes.
Oh, okay. I think Agony Aunt is just normally the name. Because she's normally anonymous, so it's like the name that people write to. They say, "Dear Agony Aunt." Who was the first Roman emperor? The first? I mean,
So this question
Augustus
for £8,000, you
was
don't have
an
to play this.
emperor.
Just be aware that a wrong answer would cost you.
So I'll just go with
£3,000.
Augustus, but
Are you confident?
no. I think at £4,000 I'm still happy to guess. After
Congratulations, it's the right answer. You've just won £8,000.
was he the first? Okay.
And you're just 7 little questions away now from 1 million. If you get the next one right, you double your money to 16,000. Have a look at this.
Which Nobel Prize? Physics.
You're going for D.
Peace.
You've just won £16,000.
I don't think he could really get the Peace Prize. I guess some of his discoveries led to weapons of mass destruction, so...
Now this next question is worth £32,000. If you get it right, you're guaranteed to leave with at least...
But then they gave Obama the Peace Prize, so apparently they'll give it to anyone.
Drop 15 of the £16,000 you've got at this moment. You don't have to play this question.
Julius Augustus Caesar, yeah.
£2,000 guaranteed. Take your time. Here it comes.
What was the first name of the poet Lord Byron? Was he Oh, well, of course he's British. He's a lord, I think. No, he wasn't associated with my college.
You don't have to play this, but if you do give me a correct answer, you are guaranteed to walk away with
It's B or D, I think.
£32,000.
I could have sworn there's a different name altogether. That's all right. B or D? Oh dear. Oh well, I'm at 16,000. I guess. So the first thing I normally do is ask the audience before the others. 50-50 is best towards the end of the game, because at that point no one knows the answers.
Fingers on keypads now. Oh, look at that. That's too close to call.
Like I said, B or D. Okay, B then.
Are you sure you want to play this? Oh, well done. You just won £32,000.
So one of the friends you can phone is Karen. And last time I called her in this game, she was just like, I don't know. And the second time, she was confident in the wrong answer. So if we get a Karen, I'm not sure that I'm even gonna... See, they still write the check to player 1, even when you give them your name. It's not gonna be valid. My bank will refuse that. Which is the only island county in England. Wait, so the others are in larger counties? Interesting. Then I guess it's Isle of Wight.
You think it's B? Are you happy with that answer? You were guaranteed a check for £32,000.
If it's not, then it's C.
I can now give you a check
but
for
yeah,
£64,000. Now you're getting into really serious money territory. The next question is worth £125,000, and you are just 4 away from $1 million. Take your time. You don't have to play it, but here it comes.
Isn't Isle of Man owned by the Dutch? Maybe. Who was the youngest daughter of Nicholas II of Russia? Youngest daughter? No idea. Shall we call a friend? I think 50-50 is the very last thing I'll do.
Okay, you want to phone a friend. Now let's call them, but remember you don't have to go.
I'll call my Russian friend. Boris.
Hello.
Hi Lisa, it's Chris Tarrant from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Hi, Chris.
£125,000 is the little amount riding on the answer you're about to give your friend. No pressure.
This breaks relationships.
Lisa, are you ready for this? Right, here's the question. There is just one correct answer.
Oh, of course. They made that cartoon about her. When the Tsar's family were killed by the Russian revolutionaries, his whole family were killed, including all the servants, his dog, and the youngest daughter, Anastasia. So you'll win that big pile of money? See you soon.
Lisa, thanks for your help. Thank you very much. Well, there you go.
I mean,
Lisa thought it was B.
convincing.
What do you think?
But she better not be expecting me to share the money with her. That's not how this works.
You don't have to play this if you don't want to. Is that your final answer? Oh, you were doing so well. But now you've done even better. You've just won.
Damn it, Chris.
£125,000. You have £125,000. Now you now have question 13 of 15 coming up. Take your time. It's worth £250,000 if you can give me the right answer. Good luck. Here it comes.
Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars.
So you think the right answer is C. Are you sure?
Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto. I went to school.
You didn't have to play that last question. You could have walked away.
Except of course Uranus and Neptune swap places every now and then.
You've now got £250,000.
It doesn't surprise me, to be honest. I bet a lot of people, a lot of the general public don't know that. So I guess it's technically considered a hard question. It's easier for us video gamers. Most of us have probably played a game involving Mars at some point. Doom is set on Mars, isn't it?
Take as much time as you need. Have a good look at it. Good luck.
Nope, nothing coming to mind. I'll have to use 50-50 here.
Have to answer this, but okay, time to go 50-50. Computer, take away 2 wrong answers, please, leaving the right answer and the one remaining wrong answer. So, what do you think? Is it B or D? Take as long as you need at this moment. This is for £500,000. You've got £250,000 at this moment. You could play for £500,000, but
yeah, I get the picture. I get the picture. Shh, let me think. Stop.
That's an awful
Okay, don't. Yeah, you don't need to say that. All right. I don't know. I think Margaret sounds like more of a royal name. Not that that should affect it. I mean, that's. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to go with Margaret.
Are you absolutely sure? You had £250,000. You didn't have to play this question. You decided you would. If you're wrong, you lose £218,000 of that money. You're not wrong. You've just won £500,000. Amazing. 500,000 quid.
Just getting my hopes up. It's all gonna come crashing down. Alright, this is the furthest I've been. And after this, there's like 6 different editions to play.
For £500,000. But we don't want to give you that. We really do want to give you a check, and we could in just a minute for £1 million. You've answered 14 questions out of 14 correctly. It's time now for the 15th and final one. You don't have to play it, but this is worth £1 million if you can give me the right answer. Here it comes.
Okay, I don't know the answer, but I'm actually surprised this is the £1 million question. It seems like it could be something that could be commonly known. The highest dam in the world.
I just remind you again, you are putting an awful lot of money at risk if you do choose to play this question. 468.
I can actually walk away. There's a walk away button here.
You don't have to play this question. You can walk away, but it is for £1 million.
Okay, it's raining heavily outside, so if my internet cuts out or something, you can just assume I lost all the money. Yeah, it's all the stands. All the stands. Kazakhstan, had a Kazakh girlfriend once. She never mentioned the Rogan, so that's good enough for me to rule out Kazakhstan. I know one guy from Turkmenistan, I know one guy from I know one family from Tajikistan. Never met anyone from Uzbekistan, I don't think. Not that any of this really helps me answer the question, but... yeah, I mean, there's nothing I can do to deduce this. Okay, I'll go with what I said earlier, that I'm not going to go with Kazakhstan. Just let's go with Tajikistan then. Can I do a Slumdog Millionaire? Just pull out my gun and shoot him. Well, that's not what happened in the film, but it's what happened in the book. In the film, they just made it a bit more family friendly, I guess. In the book, he actually shot I think he did. Yeah, he pulled out his gun and shot the host. And it turns out the only reason he went on the show because he worked out that the host was actually a rapist. Yeah, actually, you know what? The book was a lot darker than the film. Tajikistan.
Is that your final answer?
I don't know anything about their languages, except for maybe I've heard Kazakh before, but so I can't even use that to. All right.
You just risked £468,000 by going for that answer. It was a risk, and you knew it was a risk. But it was a risk worth taking. You have just won £1 million. You've done it. Fantastic. Congratulations. You are a millionaire on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Oh my god. I'm a member of the Millionaire Club. To become a member of the IDOS Millionaire Club, register your unique username and password. Hey, everyone can see my username and password here. Some viewer is gonna join the club before I even get the browser open. And now give the crown 55%. No, in the UK it's tax-free, I think. In the US you have to pay tax on winnings. I believe in the UK all gambling or game show winnings are tax-free, I think. Gambling certainly is. So I believe if you won £1 million, you would just straight up get the £1 million on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. So in a way, that made it so much more valuable than the prize on the US, in the US. I think. I could be completely wrong, but yeah. Why would you put a / in the password? All right, well, I don't know if that Millionaire Club even still exists for the last 2 decades, but I will join that later. Wow. This is what it feels like to be a millionaire. In pounds sterling. I'm pretty sure I was already a millionaire in some currencies at least. I've still got $1 million dong in my bag from Vietnam.
Okie dokie. Here we go again with Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Alright, well there you go. That's Who Wants to Be a Millionaire first edition. Next time, second edition. Which will be like, I don't know, maybe 1 year later. Like they really churned them out back then, so there'll be like one per year, and then only then will they actually spread out a bit. I'm actually surprised. We never once had a repeating question out of today's session and previous session. Every question was unique. For trivia games from those days, that's actually a surprising number of trivia questions in the database. I And considering that a lot of the phone a friends actually had voice clips which pertain to the actual question you had, and that happened quite often, that gives a sense for how much voice acting they actually recorded for this. That's really quite interesting. I wonder if there's a way to open up the game files and try and find all the questions listed. It's probably easier on the PlayStation ROM. Special thanks to Chris Tarrant. All right, I'm guessing what's her name, the girl who I called, Lisa, is going to expect some of that money. So I will quickly pack and buy a flight to some island nation somewhere, so that she can't find me. Alright, thanks for watching. I am going to switch to As a Dreams now. That's now that I got my million. Do I want to change? Yeah, I think I'll have to stop the stream because I want to change the resolution and frame rate and all that stuff. Alright, see you guys in like 5 minutes.